What time is we don't know, Mike. You know, you've been around long enough, I think, right, to know that these IPOs, we never know when they're going to open. But I think the way it's been going, these Chinese IPOs have been opening early, before noon. So I have it up. It's that little hole right there with the little spinning thing to the right of my larger graph, and we'll see it. We'll see a big green or red bar open because the way Thinkorswim shows you history of one candle, it's like it stretches it really wide, looks ridiculously stupid, and it'll slap us right in the face. We'll see it. I did something different this morning um, with my internet. So I'm actually working at about 1,000% more upload speed, which is great. So hopefully you guys are getting a nice smooth stream. You can see there's no choppiness. Everything should be a lot better. That is, so long as my Ethernet port stays solid. Good morning, Nick. 10:45 is your guess. So an hour and 15 minutes after the open. Gregory seems to be on the pulse of the Chinese IPO market playbook. Let's the Gregory's guess. Let's see how close he gets. Okay, the market is set to open at yesterday's lows, which is right around where the market closed. I think that's a bad sign because it tried to stay strong and get up there in the morning, but it just couldn't do it. And to be hanging out around these lows is not a good place to be. However, I do believe we are very close to support. So this could be, if today we flush out more, this could be the last of the flush. So whatever the bottom is today, this could be the bottom for this week, possibly, if we bottom today. So we'll see what happens. We've got one more minute roughly until the market opens. And there goes APRN dropping to 6.6, Chris, failing out before the open. Now that gives me solace in knowing that I can wait. I can wait for it to reclaim 7. I can focus on other stocks. HSDT also failing out right before the open. By the way, rates hit 3.08% on the 10-year this morning. The last 3 days, they've really pumped up, and that's been fueling the pullback in growth. So there you go. And oil is about 92. All right. The whole market set to open at yesterday's lows, and we'll see where it goes from there. Is everybody going to be buying it up? Maybe at the open, but I don't think it's going to hold. Just the what is the word? The air of the market right now in smart money, where the money is not to be buying this dip. I think we pull back more. I think there's more in store. All right. Here we are. The market has opened. Sure, I'll be getting a few alerts here. Wait for a pullback to short. Chris says wait for a pullback to short on Zoom. Zoom is flushing on the open. I think Chris wants to wait for a pullback to 85. Does that sound good, Chris? Or do you want to go higher? You want to see it hit 86? The whole 85, 86 zone. 85. All right, so the short on Zoom would be if price could get back up to 85, and then you would risk entry under the presumption that it won't be able to push through it and it will reject those levels. It could come with a lot of chop, and you'd probably have to put your stop at 87. So $2 of risk from 85 for a reject short. Hopefully then we'd be looking at $8 a gain, Chris. Is that correct? Or maybe $6 a gain potential. So we'd be looking at 78 or 76 price target. Okay, good. All right, so that's that play. Got an alert on Jern here. Let's go see what's going on. Higher low on Jern. GERN entry would be at 230, and that would be for a swing trade. IMSCI. Apple with a huge opening candle on the 1 minute, somebody said. Yeah, that's interesting. 167 to 168. Apple being bought up quite strong. The market reflecting that. But this could definitely be a trap. Yeah, XLE, very strong this morning. The energy sector would be a good idea to suss out what that is that's strong. So this is that opening strength that I was talking about we might see, but I believe it's a trap on the market. Venom, Viper Energy, that was our energy play to be playing off of XLE. It is up 3.25% on the open. A lot of energy stocks trying to break out, but VNOM, and it's not Venom, it's called Viper Energy Partners. Oh, PanW, let's take a quick look at that. Okay, see, PanW is pulling back, Chowder. So what I was talking about is we don't get in that unless it can break the 10-minute opening range to the upside. Otherwise, it ain't happening. Momentum-wise, not seeing much yet, but that could shape up. Yeah, don't forget. That's very, very important. You can't just presume direction at the open. You have to give it some minutes. Sometimes we'll give it 2, if it's something really hot. But it's got to be a hot market. And right now it's not. Healthcare dropping pretty strongly. Healthcare and utilities and consumer staples dropping strongly. That's defensives. So that could be like an ATM withdrawal out of defensives to buy up growth. And I'm checking on that now. Discretionary, vacations, strong, mostly energy. So it's looking like the energy market very hot, having a very hot moment. Let me look at the dollar also. All right, the dollar a little bit pulling back. Indo, as somebody says, take a look at Indo. Yeah, Indo breaking up and over a recent pivot high. Indo on fire. I don't know volume-wise. Take a look. But Indo, definitely a penny stock trade entrance. Bottom reversal on projected very high volume. I'm putting that over in penny stocking. No, I'm just going to keep it as a call out. By the end of the day, that could be a different story. So Indo could be a day trade. That's all at the moment that we know. AVYA, AVYA. I really like the chart on this pre-market. Just broke pre-market highs. About a 15, 20 cent move, about a 20% move off the open. AVYA, AVYA. That is for day traders. VNOM, a really good energy stock play that was alerted yesterday, now following through. My phone's ringing off the hook. Those are alerts. That's funny. Like I'm an old broker or something. Oh, you need me to place your order for? Okay. Yeah, back in the days when you wanted to place an order, you had to call. At least in the back in the very, when I was the youngest I could be, an order would cost $150 to execute. You had to call up your broker and place it on the phone, and it took about 45 minutes. That was 1980. That's the way it was. And then by 2000, you had the birth of discount brokerages like what was it called, Scott Trade, and places like that. And Scott Trade, I think it was like $7 a trade, which was incredible in those days. The energy sector, XLE up almost 3% now. Fidelity, Carl, nowadays is so lagging behind. It's like where we were in 2000. Fidelity's like 20 years behind sort of the evolution of brokerages. However, they still are very strong from the quality of their team. Oil really taking off, and base materials, industrials, financials. So inflation, the inflationary stocks, oil, energy, base materials, industrials, financials, all taking off. I'm surprised, though, that staples, consumer staples, and utilities, and defensives, and healthcare are dropping and pulling back on the open. Because with inflation stocks flying like they are, that would be worrisome. Anyway, a really good pick is VNOM. It is now up 4.36% since yesterday's close. I don't know when I alerted that, if it was in midday or towards the close. Let me see. 20 minutes before the close, I alerted VNOM for entry, and boy, did that pop up today. HUSA is strong. Let's see. Someone says. Yeah, but no, that chart doesn't look that great. MUSA, Murphy's. Let's check that one. Murphy's looking great. The entry, we're basically still in Murphy's. The alert for Murphy's was about a week and a half ago. How is Zoom shaping up, you guys? All right, Zoom. Did you guys get your short? Did you get your short on Zoom? We're in that 85 to 86 zone right now, and now we're dropping below 85. Chris did get his short on Zoom in that zone, and at the moment it's working out. What was the other one, Chris, with very small amount of movement? Macy's. Right. That one doesn't look to be happening the way you had hoped. Oh, DKS. All right. So you had 3. Yeah. So minor. I think it blasted through your resistance range too much, didn't it? Is that what you wanted it to reject? 115? That's too much risk. Where did it? Oh, that's too much risk. Well, unless you were able to get really close to it. Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. All right. All right. Well, Chris got into DKS, and he's sitting pretty. Up about what is that? About 1%. If you, I don't know if you trade options. If you're trading options on that, you might be up 10%, maybe more. APRN doing anything? No. APRN's at 635. ILAG? No. AVYA? No. Indo? Oh, it's doing something. Wint. There we go. Wint. Yeah, Wint is up over VWAP now. It needs to get over point. Where would I want to take that? I'd have to see it break the pre-market high of the day. 0.93. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it unless it could break 0.93. I mean, you want momentum stocks. You don't want shit. We want these fuckers to move. APE, the AMC ticker, is up from a 6.6 open to 7.25. Maybe it's going to make some kind of a dead cat bounce move. Cord Energy, no. Oxy kind of shifting into higher gear on this high tight flag that it just went into. If Oxy can get up and over, I mean, this is basically it. We're already there. 73. If it can get up and over 73, it's going to fly, but it's already over 72, which is the line of least resistance. And it's on its way. So if you didn't get into Oxy already, you could at the moment. But your risk you would want to set to the bottom of today's candle. So about $2 a risk, or $1.50 of risk on Oxy for a swing trade. All right, quickly checking on the health of my stocks. Everything's doing all right. You're up 27% on Devon from July 25th. Oh, nice. Way to hold. Let's see. Interesting, kind of almost random entry day. You must have been just asking about it. Or maybe you weren't with me when you got that, but you might have been asking about it, and I said, yeah, that could be a potential early entry. However, it did eventually, after going up, pull way back and undercut your stop, and you didn't stop out. But that was because it wasn't a positive direction on the day. You might have just got really lucky not getting stopped out when it got really close there. I don't know that I would have done that. I probably would have taken profits at 60, and then I would have gotten back in at 63. So I'd be back in now at 63 for about a week and a half. Hopefully you can show up, Alessandro, to class on Thursday night, and we could go over swing trade entries if you like, if you remind me, and stops and exits and re-entries. ENSV is up 25% on the day, on $5 million traded. Ooh, Cell H, everybody's favorite. Ooh, Cell H is breaking out right now. CELH. This is one we've all been waiting for. Cell H, CELH, alerting it, getting in, etc., etc. First, I got to get in. You guys are live. You don't need the alert. You got it. Cell H. This is a swing trade. Swing 100. I should have clarified. I definitely set the stop to the low of the day to $4 of risk. Yeah. I've been waiting for that sell H entry for so long. Finally. There's a lot of eyes on sell H, but this is a very nice point to get in. And I think that even just today alone, it could make new all-time highs. So we'll see what happens. Swing trade, though. Gregory says DKS is testing again. Indo, you guys, is still flying. Indo, remember that's gone crazy before. Low float, 6 million shares trading. And look at that, I'm already up 1% on sell H. That's how you know you got in at the right time. It's all about the timing. Let me take a look at that DKS. They're Dick's Sporting Goods. It's earnings release. It's a positive earnings release. This is a swing trade. Day one earnings calls long. So that's the way to play earnings, by the way. Buy into the follow through on the day of the release and add on day two if it follows through further. Not to be guessing and gambling by trying to get in beforehand. All right, so DKS, in my opinion, looks to run. We'll see what happens. There's a little bit of rejection. See what happens. I'd watch. Keep your stop at 112 if you're long. How far out for the call? A month, but the trade might last a week or two. But I would not trade calls on it necessarily. I'd get shares so you can have granular exits. But that's up to you, man. It's pretty funny because Chris is trying to short DKS. I'm alerting it long. It's got there's multiple theses clashing together, and that's on the chart. So it could go either way. You know, Chris's day trading intraday analysis, may hold for the day, but in the long run, so long as it doesn't break 112 stop, our long for a swing trade on that could end up playing out on the multi-day. Goes to show you anything could happen. But in my opinion, it's a positive reaction to ER on a brilliantly set up breakout moment. I think that it's going to blast through highs. That's my opinion on that one. And I would take the long swing trade versus the day trade short, or you could do both. Someone's like, wait, what? Yeah, you can do both. Opportunities, multiple opportunities in different directions can exist on the same stock on different time frames. and with proper risk management can actually coexist. So let's take a little look at the other one, which was Macy's. Macy's is definitely going long, but it's not set up, see? So I wouldn't necessarily grab that one long. DKS was. DKS is at a pivot point. Pan W. Thank you. I was just about to go. So what was the other one? Pan W. All right. So Pan W definitely took direction. Who got into Pan W long? It was the 10-minute opening range breakout. Got in long. Oh, it's not. There it is. Boom. There's the entry. It just happened right now. There's the entry. New high of the day on Pan W. That's an entry. Long on Pan W. ER day one. I will alert it. Pan W. ER day one. Risk to the day. What's the date today? 23rd or the 22nd? God, I want to get this entry on Pan W. I'm just not going to make it. Yeah, I'm not going to make it. That's the entry on Pan W. Everybody, swing trade. August 23rd. Your day of birth many years ago. Everybody happy birthday to Carl. Okay, good. Got in. Pan W right there. Fine. Rest to the bottom of the day. Really, we got roll again already. All right, there you go. Out of your range, Pan W. Yeah, it's 500 some odd dollars per share, but you can just buy one or two shares. Percent gain is percent gain. It's all relative. It doesn't matter. If you get 3 shares and the thing goes up 100 points, you're up $300 on $1,500. That's, I don't even know what that is, 28% or something. Let's see. I got to do the math on that to see where I came out. 20% gain. So, and that's very good. That's what you're looking for. Would I ever do a whole day of Zoom? It can happen maybe once or twice a year. It's happened. It can happen once or twice a year. And those days would just be because something absolutely crazy and wonderful is going on in the market. Or wonderfully bad. Like if HKD went to 10,000, I'm probably going to be streaming for a couple hours, if not the whole day. I might even stop the stream literally to focus on that opportunity, so it can cut both ways. Because, you can't imagine, or maybe you can, how divided my focus is when I'm helping you guys, reading everything, looking at everything, watching my own positions. It's an athletic feat. It's much easier to not be doing the stream, to not have this extra layer going on. Is the guy on the TV behind you my dad? That's funny. I wonder who it was. He might be talking about Kramer. No, because you can understand what I'm saying. I can't understand what the fuck Kramer says when he talks. And he kind of sounds like a mix between Gary V and a mental patient. Which I think Gary V is already a mental patient. Yeah, that's right, Dan. Yes, that is true. I can't understand. I have Kramer comes on XM radios when I'm driving around sometimes, and I have to tell my wife, shh, be quiet. Shh. She's like, don't tell me to be quiet, and I'm like, no, I can't understand this motherfucker. I can't. I have to listen really carefully and think in an undistracted manner and recap the corrected version of what I just think I heard him say while listening to what he's currently saying, and I can't understand. It's too much goddamn work. The guy's too much work. I don't know where that is. No, sorry. Oh, it's a stock jockey. I love it. I'm a stock jockey. There you go. Thank you, man. What do I think of ILAG? I'm literally watching it as one of our possible opportunities this morning. But I'll tell you what I think of it in just a moment. Okay, we have a very nice breakout happening on RXDX Biosciences. It seems to be moving in price right now. RXDX. This is a swing 100 trade. Very nice cup and handle breakout happening right now. RXDX. I'm alerting it. And I'd go for about $2 of risk, $3 of risk. RXDX. Something's going on over there. A lot of strength. high tight flag, power play, pocket pivot entry, cheat entry, break right now. Yes, all of that.
Alert.
How's the morning going? Thanks. Going good. Hey, right on, Manu. Thank you. Thank you very much, Manu. You want me to take a look at something, Manu? You have $5 of strength and $2 in charisma. What is that? $3 of risk? How do I highlight messages? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, highlight. Yeah, I'm not sure. But thanks for tuning in, that guy. Hey, Faraz, how you doing? Pretty heavy Rivian short swing for the past week. Thinking they'll raise prices again. Okay, let me see. Short or long on what? Did you say, Manu? Short or long on the last one? RXDX long. Rivian. Not seeing much of a trade there on the short side or the long side. Short might work out for you, but I kind of don't think so, because it's in a bottom reversal pattern off of earnings two earnings ago. So Rivian may have bottomed. Let me see valuation wise what's up there. Oh, have you been doing that for me? Thank you. Yeah, let's do that. Get a bunch of likes going. So the intrinsic value of Rivian is $13.50, which is and it has good accounting practices. And at $33, that puts you at almost 2.5 times liquidated intrinsic value, which is where I would have loved to have gotten in. It only got that low to about $20 4 months ago. So it does look like a good buy, I'm afraid, right here. Regardless of whether or not it's a profitable position, a profitable stock rather. It's getting there. The projections are looking just fine. Yeah, no, it's not going bankrupt at all. No, not at all. There's other companies that are in absolutely dire shape compared to Rivian. Rivian handling its fundamentals look good, and to be able to buy it under $13 would be insanely great. Yeah, obviously they got to work on their profitability, but it took Tesla, like 5, 7, 10 years to get the profitability. It took Amazon 5, 10, 15, 20 years to get their profitability in line. So all I'm saying is that it looks like a good value investment, Rivian. Its multiple right now is a little bit much, but it's also quite low. It would have been nice to get it at 20, but getting it at 33 is fine, seeing that in 5 or 10 years it might be at 3 or 500. Minus any splits they do, could be back, whatever that is. But they're handling their money and their business just fine. The fundamentals look fine. They are not profitable yet. Wolf, after earnings with the UER breakout, I'm alerting that now. Wolf, WOLF. I really wish I got in 4 days ago, but now I really want to get in. Alerting that into regular chart trader alerts. This is an earning U breakout. Risk is to the low of the pivot there. 106 from 115. It's moving up so fast. $9 a risk. Here I am alerting it to you guys, and I should be getting in. Really want this wolf as well. Been waiting for a couple days for that one. I just can't get a position in wolf there.
Alert.
All right, there we go. And let's see if I got filled. Got filled. Okay, good. I'm in wolf. Jern. No. Yeah. No, this Jern does look really good. All right. This is swing 100 trade on Jern. GERN. It's a early pre-breakout cheat entry. The risk is 2. This is also a penny stock trade. The risk is to $2.05, so 15 cents risk. Indo with a big move up from over the 10 break all the way over 11. Indo moving fast on rising energy sector move. The market itself retracing over yesterday. We got a bit of a green day, inside day happening. Let's see what's going on in Restoration Hardware. No, I wouldn't take that. That's it. I'm all out of buying power. I'm trying to find accounts, trying to buy stuff somewhere. I got one on the phone here that I can access, but I can't get to it while we're streaming. All right, that's it for the morning stream. I will switch over. Let's switch over to the group. If you guys want to continue each other, Twitter Lounge. Share your screen, share your webcam, share your voice, listen in, be a fly on the wall, whatever you want to do. Buddy trade together. You guys can get all over INDO. I don't know if RJ will be in there, but definitely there's some opportunity going on INDO this morning. Have a good morning, everybody. I was just trying to get into Journ, which I'm going to try to get into somewhere. Have a good one.